Okay, Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Sure, 10 minutes. And we're starting now.
Today is day 30 of consistency. I'm really happy I'm here on August 6th. As you know, I started on July 6th, right after July 4th. And I'm wearing the same outfit I wore in my first video. And so throughout me talking, I'll just be sharing some clips and give myself a 360. But yeah, we're here. Emotions. Really, I was kind of putting a lot of pressure on myself with this video. I was like, oh, let me sit down and make it like sideways, like, the normal format of like 16:9 instead of 9:16 for the ratio. Um, and I was just kind of like, let me not stress myself out. Let me just do what I need to do. I did take like an hour before and like downloaded maybe like 250 photos and videos from Brazil. So I should have enough space for this 10-minute video, and I'm hoping it doesn't take too long to upload and do all the things. So, but yeah, emotions. I am proud of myself. I am very proud of myself for being consistent. At least on here, I'm proud of myself for losing weight too and keeping myself down. Like, um, it has been something where I'm just being very like conscious of tracking my weight, which I think when I'm not, I just can allow myself to be like, oh, I feel good, I look good, which I always look good, but it's just like the days where I'm like, oh, this doesn't fit well, or I don't feel as I'm feeling bloated. Like if you go always on looks, sometimes they are deceiving. And if you always go on the scale, sometimes that is also deceiving. But using both of them allows you to just have a good understanding and just have other levers to track how you're doing. I did take my measurements today that I will share. Actually, I just have them right now. I think my next 30 days I will share the measurements and see how much we go. But because the first one we did was just a visual comparison, we're just going to go again. Like I said, I'm going to do a 360 without my belly, and then I'm going to do a 360 with my belly. Just because we're going to have both. And I'm going to use the same outfit. But, I have a mirror right here. I'm looking. Things is looking good. Things is looking right. It's looking a lot different. Like I said, on that 4th of July weekend, I was eating a lot. All right, let's go to the part that I hate. So, again, just the belly. Um, Here it's obviously, I feel like it's gonna look, I can tell the difference, but it's just gonna look the same just because it's still, chunky. She's still chunky. We got the back. Let me just oh, not my butt crack. Okay. Yeah, we got the back. Sorry about that, y'all. That was a little obscene. We got the side and we got here. And I think maybe I should like just keep my clothes on moving forward. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Cuz I personally don't like that, It is something that I'm just like I need to keep track of myself, but maybe not for YouTube, you know? This will be the last one. The next one you'll just see in this since we did a 360 before. So we're preparing for the next time. And you know what? At the end of the day, this is my show, so I can choose what I want to do. Um, when I have more drastic things to show, then I think I will. But that's my belly, y'all. That's all my skin and stuff. Um, so total weight loss. As we know, that first week I did not weigh myself because I already knew I just did not want to have mental. I knew I was gonna be already swollen. Like I already knew. I took an extra week, so who knows? But like I started at 289 the week before, and then now as of today I weighed in at 280. um I think it was 280.7. It like keeps going down, or just like 280 flat. It was around like 280. I just know it was 280. Anyway, so that's about 9 pounds lost. And if I'm like going back and thinking about what worked and what didn't work, um, the thing that I think worked the most was definitely the fast. It helped kick me into ketosis. It helped, I feel like, prepare me for mentally just to get into the habit of eating well, because after that time of not eating, I was really hungry, but I wanted to make sure that I kept my results. So I did eat well. Um, I have a like diet, like, I have a dry erase board, but I'm like, diet and workout. My workout has been the same. I feel like, again, I haven't got as much cardio as I would have liked to because it's just the rain. But I feel like because it's been the same, like there's not really much difference that I notice. And then like the diet, I'm still kind of figuring keto out. I was watching something the other day and it said that you should give keto like 60 to 90 days to really see that difference. And not that I was going to stop the keto, I just feel like I need to just change some aspects, and we'll talk about that later. What didn't work? Eating out for sure, specifically the fast food. Like I feel like the Chick-fil-A once was fine, but Chick-fil-A with wings and just not having food where I have planned, because when I make my food, for the most part, it's pretty healthy, albeit I think I might need to start cutting out the processed non-carb or the processed carb foods. Like I think it's good to do it like once a month, maybe two times like once a week for a month, you know what I mean, for like one meal. But I would say like every week I'm having like some sort of, like, well, not every week, but like I've noticed the weeks that I have those keto things, I'm actually really bloated. Like right now I feel very bloated, and it's because those keto wraps or those keto tortillas, which I like. Today I had like shawarma meat, some red onion, some cilantro, some red roasted red pepper sauce, and like this sour cream thing. It was like a Mediterranean dish, and all that was good, but like the tortilla, because I had to use a tortilla underneath, was that non-carb stuff, and I just think it like doesn't really digest well. I don't know what it is, but I think like I need to start making sure my keto is whole foods and try to stay away from as much like sucralose or fake sugar as possible, except when it comes to the shakes. I feel like I can allow my shakes, because I will be doing that with my creaming. Uh, Also, what didn't work were the keto ice cream pints. Like when I would have like those Rebel ice cream, like the big pints. Um, I would I'm going over my calories. So I would say the hardest part of this 30 days was when I started just weighing myself in. It really was like kind of like affecting my mood. It was an up and down and up and down. And sometimes, you know, you don't want that to be the case, but it is the case. Obviously this week I've gone back down from all the water weight that I've gained over the weekend. But the fact that I can gain water weight that quickly is just so sad. And I would say the easiest thing was day one of the water fast. Day two and three were kind of hard, but like yesterday, I didn't eat until like 11 p.m. Like I went to the gym and everything and had a lot of energy. So I do like think the keto is making me less hungry throughout the day. It's just like when I haven't eaten all day and now I'm hungry and I don't have something planned is when I go and reach for something shitty. So it is something that I need to make sure I'm moving forward, like doing all the time, just making sure I'm prepared. So my next 30-day goals, day 60, which will be in a month, is to lose 11 pounds. Uh, so that would be me being at 269. I want to get out of the 270s. Right now I'm in the 280s, but like I feel like the lowest I've gotten in a while, like I was saying, I've been plateauing, was 275. So I want to get like past 275. Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Done. 5 minutes added to your 10-minute timer.
Okay, we'll do it for 15. Then I'm gonna cut it. But yeah, I feel like um, I want to get to the 260s. I think that will help me see like that breakthrough. So I am gonna give keto one more time. I really like don't want to count calories. Like I've been thinking about it and I know it's a really good skill to develop, but I just like don't want to do that. What I might do instead is just kind of have like no thought diets where it's just like it may not be that good, but it's just like chicken breast, green beans, and like a protein sauce, and just like make a lot of it. And it's not exciting and it's not fun, but it's clean, it's simple, it's the same thing. And like maybe just doing a month of that and not counting. Right now, I have been like easing my way into keto by cooking very tasty meals, having a lot of like different vibrant things. But again, this is about trying to get to my goals fast. And I have to make changes. I want to be realistic and I understand that, yeah, sometimes you do need to like ease your way in, but I think I'm ready to rev it up. This was like my beginning. Now this one is going to be the test. Like it's like keto, let's make or break. Let's if one week we're seeing something's bad, we're cutting it out. Like coming forward, something that I'm not doing like next time is no unplanned food. So no unplanned fast food, no unplanned eating out. Um, if I'm like going to go out somewhere, okay, cool. I've planned that. I'll make sure I choose a healthy option because I won't be getting fast food. I won't be getting fried food. I go out to a restaurant or go to somebody's house and I'll know there'll be like protein. Like me and my friends are having a barbecue this weekend. That's completely fine. I'm gonna eat meat and a salad. That's great. You know what I mean? But like going out to a restaurant and that's also fine. But going to Chick-fil-A, not so good. Just eating things that are quickly like wings, as much as I love them, they're like each wing's 100 calories. By the time you've gotten to your 10 wings, that's like half of your daily calories. You know what I mean? Like your daily expenditure. And I'm on a deficit and I've probably already eaten that day. So it's not what I need, even though it's in the keto. Um, because I just don't know if I really believe that just eating keto without any calories is a smart thing to do. I definitely need to like be conscious. So if I notice by let's say the end of next week that I'm not comfortably in the 270s, we're just going to go straight to the clean. But my plan is no unplanned fast food, making sure we test out if the current free keto works. And if not, we're going to go to basic, repeatable meals. And our goal is to get down to the 260s, which would require me to lose about 2.5 pounds every week, which is doable. I just got to be on it. So, yeah, I would say my emotions is I am proud. I think I do look good. You know what I mean? I've put my work in. I'm seeing the difference. Um, I'm also very grateful to everybody that is following and joining me on this journey. I'm happy to bring you with me. I look forward to just sharing. Um, let's try and get there together. Let's get there to the 260s. I think once we're there, things will just start rolling really quickly, and that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm really happy, very proud of myself for not just the weight loss, but just to be on here and being vulnerable and sharing my experience. So have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. We're starting the whole new month and we'll talk more about our plan.